Hello friends, welcome back to stream number 3. In the previous 2 streams, we've basically decided that we're going to prioritise the NATO/American missions. We're going to plough through them, and then we'll maybe look at this from the other side if people are still interested in continuing this playthrough. So last time we basically Delta Forced, we did the sort of invasion and whatnot, and we have a real foothold now in the Enclave that is Kaliningrad. This time it looks like we've got 2 options available, and I'm going to immediately put it to chat and ask you folks, would you like to do vampires? The Marine Expeditionary Unit is sent to Riga with General Bennett on board, or would you like to take out the 152nd Missile Brigade stationed in Cherniakovsky military base? What are we thinking, gang? Land attack. Bowen wants us to land attack. And we will begin. Here we go. Let me know the audio's okay.
Kaliningrad is in our hands, Counselor. The entire garrison has surrendered, and very few elements have managed to escape the encirclement.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. And of course, your precious help, Commander. Our last target in the region is the military base of Cherniakovsk, hosting the 152nd Missile Brigade. These are the Iskander short-range ballistic missiles threatening Europe. So, I'm sure our very careful allies would love to see them removed.
An entire brigade dedicated to ballistic missiles? We better cover up today. It's gonna be a downpour.
So, Lieutenant Colonel, what do you think would be the best course of action?
Ballistic missiles can strike anywhere, but it takes time to configure and launch them. We must absolutely stay dispersed and on the move to avoid becoming the target of a tactical nuke. So we stay on their heels, get close enough to force them to use conventional warheads, set up a battery of Patriots to intercept a maximum of missiles, and start assaulting the base immediately.
You heard her, Commander. No time to lose.
Are nukes a thing in this game? That's what I'm now asking myself. Are nukes something that you can actually use? And I have no idea, General. You'll have to ask the admin who uses the TTV. Anyway, assist Williams in establishing anti-missile defences, assault the base and take out the Iskander missiles. Okay. Let's do that. I also love how this playthrough in this is completely railroaded or Xenonaut start. Anyway, Bowen, what's going on with you, lad? What's been the latest? What you been playing? How's work been? How's life spinning over in Northern Ireland? Okay, here we go.
We're approaching Cherniakovsk. Let's deploy our surface-to-air missile battery near the next crossroad.
These look really cool unit models with these.
We're already in range of their missiles, so it won't be long before they... Ballistic missiles! Get off the road, now!
Oh, wow. Oh, cool, man. Feels like this could be an issue.
That was close.
We have to get that air defense set up ASAP. It won't be long before they shoot again. They must have spotters nearby who guided the strike on you. Find them, Commander.
Okay, give me units and I'll do that. So I've got 2 units here. Okay, so... Oh, here's Gus coming in. Hello, pal. Right, we've got 3 units here. Are they all scouts? I think so. Can't quite see them all. I think they're all scouts. So one of them is just a Humvee. I'm wondering, do we split up and go through them all, or do we bum rush? That's the question. I think what we'll do is we'll go that way with you lads. With you lads, we'll go this way, and then we'll have the Humvee here act as a bit of a floater, and we'll assist on whatever side we can. So speed up a bit. This is when we hope that they don't have some sort of anti-tank, or we're going to be in trouble. And we also need to keep moving at basically state. Oh shit.
We found a team of spotters.
Thanks for helping us do a bit. Move you up, you'll keep firing at them, I imagine. There we go.
The observers are running away. Get them, Commander.
Yep, do our best.
Another team of spotters detected.
Okay, there's another one here. Then all of these buildings, I wonder.
Enemy observers eliminated, but there might be others.
Oh, there's some missiles coming as well.
They are fleeing. Don't let them hide again.
So we're getting these lads loaded back up.
Second volley of ballistic missiles incoming.
Then we're moving them up, and we're going to just unload basically directly into these buildings. Humvee's going to move up. How accurate are these ones? Or are we shooting them down? See, this is cool to watch. Watching the Patriot missile systems do their job. They're actually, they're making some pretty light work of our boys here, actually.
Call in supply trucks, Commander. Make sure the Patriots don't run out of ammo.
Oh, yep, okay.
Nobody here.
Alright, we can do that. Where are the Patriots? They are right there. So one... And there's not much supply coming in with those, I'll tell you that much. And then here, I'm honestly... I'm very tempted to call in some reinforcements here. I think we might do that. Get a second scouts coming this side. These boys are nearly down. You lads, we can maybe pull back and bring some supplies in slowly. Here we've cleared it, so let's get in there. We'll move you up to get some eyes on, then we're going to move up and try and clear this as quick as we can. Anyway. Yeah, honestly, I thoroughly enjoyed doing the. I thoroughly enjoyed doing the model building streams, but it was just some people were so arsey about it. It really did put me off doing it anytime again.
Commander, take control of our armored units and begin the attack in the direction of the ballistic missiles launch site.
Well, they're not arsing about, are they? They're kind of like, this is boring, let's get moving. So it's give us everything, and we have to now continue essentially attacking. So we're going to have to constantly just bring supply basically, and just keep these lads fueled. Well, I'm going to overcommit at the start. Here we've got a load of boys. So I think what we'll do is maybe head up here and then assault. I wonder if we use this for a quick sort of approach, or do we use the buildings? Let's get them to there. Armour's hopefully going to take point. We're almost cleared these buildings, so that's good. You lads, again, I think we're going to have to keep them pretty much all moving. So I wonder if we send them maybe this way and go for a direct approach. So you lads can go there. And then here we've got a bit of a mixed sort of armour group. I wonder if we go there and we go through the open terrain. So there we go, everyone's got their move orders. We'll keep bringing supply and make sure these lads are kind of looked after. This is cleared, that's good. You lads can get in there, you can move up, we'll get you up here. I think we've got one building left to check. There we go, good. Right back in there, lads. Get them back in there, we'll move up there and check that. You can go there. The gang's coming. We have offloaded our supplies, so we're going to bring them back, and we're just going to continue bringing in as much supply as we can for the Patriots. I see there's a couple bits of armour. Right, what else we got going for us here? We've got some Bradleys. We're calling some... At this point... Am I calling them free, those? No, surely not. We're going to get some anti-air stuff set up here. You guys can move there, hopefully quickly. There we go. Let's get these lads moved up. So there's some... I don't know what they are there. Get you moving there and we'll move you to there and get you shooting up that way. Right, everyone else is moving nicely. You lads will get you sprinting. Get in there. You lads can hopefully move up. We'll just try and get some decent line of sight and get some basic operations set up. Oh dear. I don't know if I agree with their assessment of nobody here. Can you guys fall back? Pop smoke, please. We're going to pop because I've absolutely panicked here. We're going to... Let's retreat again. Reverse, this is a Q. Reverse is R. That makes a whole lot of sense. So you lads reverse. We'll just try and get them backed up and out of trouble. There we go. I think we've managed that pretty well. We're keeping the supply coming here. You lads can, again, unload there. I'll continue that moving. You lads can move up to here, you lads can move up to there, and we'll just try and keep an eyes on. Again, we're getting some anti-tank capabilities posted about. I'm going to just pause and quickly take a sort of measure of what... Oh, they actually have tanks here. Okay, well, let's get you lads. What's their line of sight like? It's actually pretty good. Let's get you unloaded there. You lads can go and unload. If we unload them there, we could probably put them across. And then our two Abrams can engage them. Let's go. So the long short of what I understood from the sort of prologue and whatnot was that we have the advantage at range. Oh crap, they're actually pushing us. Oh, I did not mean to send them back to base, that's for sure. They're coming from the flank. Oh dear. They're firing that way. Right. You guys are going to try and move to there. We're going to move the brothers around there, and then you're going to reverse, ideally. There's actually an incredibly tense firefight going on here. Like, really intense firefight. These guys, again, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed by how much I'm having to micro at the moment. Which is probably shining me up as a little bit of an inadequate player at the momento. Our Humvees are getting absolutely leathered. I'm just going to retreat them. Their anti-tank seems incredibly capable here, if I'm honest. Which is not what I'm here for. Our tanks are kind of holding our sort of our own here, if we're honest. Let's get our engineers up to the front. I think they're going to have to do a little bit of work here. Get some rockets firing here. These lads have taken a bit of a plough in here, so we're going to just get some supply over this way. Can you pull back? Oh dear. Have we kept them fueled? We have. We'll just get some more supply coming up. Keep that moving. Right, so they're doing fine. The front line is sort of ebbing and flowing just now. You guys are going to pull back. At least that's the plan. Try and pull them back a bit. We should be able to overwhelm that T-72. Like, there's a lot of anti-tank fire. Yeah, there you go. So mech engineers, let's get you lads over there. Let's get you lads to there just so we've got line of sight. Here we've kind of kept them safe. We're just going to pull them back until we get them to sort of complete safety. And then we're just going to get a load of supply up so that we can ideally repair these lads and keep them in fine fettle.
They're trying to pull back and regroup. Don't give them this opportunity, Commander.
Right. Supplies here I think we've probably went overkill, which is honestly fine. That's fine. Don't think we really need you lads there, so I'm going to let them move up. Right, they're trying to pull back and regroup. Now, if my tanks were in any better condition, I'd be pushing them here and trying to basically make them feel the urgency. We do not appear to have the ability to do that at the moment. I tell you, see having a couple of helicopters that have supply just now. My God, they'd be invaluable. I am going to actually also bring in a couple of mortars and just set them up here so that I can keep doing what we do. So you lads, I hopefully know where you're going. We're going to get a supply dump there. Wait, we just lost a what? M3A4's a Bradley, right? You're going to unload there. And we've got quite a bit of supply coming in. You lads are loading there. And here we go. I do think it's really cool watching this. Like, it's really, really cool. Right, so supply-wise there, we have bought ourselves a bit of time. I am just going to keep... I'm going to overkill this, probably. I'm going to overkill it over micro. It's pretty much been everything I've done so far, so there's no point in changing it now, right? We've got our boys here set up and, you know, not sitting terribly. The sheer volume of how small the amount of supply that we can bring in is kind of the problem more than anything. You lads can reverse and get here. And then honestly, let's just bring in a load of supply because I don't think that's going to do much there to dent how much we need it. How quickly is that disappearing? Bloody hell. It's going to be gone in no time. I think getting our tanks back up to fighting strength is probably more important so that we can start hammering this home here, pushing the advantage. So we're basically going for this. We do not have a time, so that's good. I can play my overly cautious way. You lads can unload there and we'll just get set up. This I am going to retreat because honestly I don't really need it. Don't really plan on keeping the Humvees around. We'll just retreat them, get a refund and hopefully redeploy them elsewhere. Right, so here, keeping the supply going.
Well, hello.
Marth!
Evening, boss. What is this early show madness? I'm loving it.
Marth, I really do appreciate the support once again, man. What is this early show? Basically, my mother-in-law is staying and helping us with childcare at the moment, so I am basically streaming when I can, a little bit earlier so that she can hopefully get to bed at a decent enough time. So very appreciative of that. I'm wondering, do we blow these supplies up or do we... Oh, they're firing again.
Another volley of ballistic missiles.
The crazy thing here, right, is that these Patriot systems are being tested for real, probably just about the most they've ever been tested in real life just now. I know they've been tested obviously in Ukraine, but with it being in Israel that they're being used, they're obviously being put very much to the test. If you know what I mean. I'm going to try and use you to push up and be a bit more aggressive here. I'm going to leave you there for eyes on the side, and then otherwise I think we're just going to get you guys back here. You can retreat. You can probably move up, and we'll drop some supplies like right there so we can use that. Let's get you boys moving up. And then your supplies should be going right there, I think. Oh, under attack. Where? Here. Oh, shit. They're both damaged, aren't they? Damn. Oh.
Well,
Eddie!
Eddie and Brown gifted
we're in
a tier
trouble here,
1
lads.
sub to Stream Elements.
I know they're doing the thing where they're rushing. They're going to die.
In the channel.
Eddie, thank you for a gift to Stream Elements. Always appreciated. Hope you're doing good, my man. And any dramas developing? I'll actually I'll send you a wee voice note. There was some chat today that I was going to message you about, but completely forgot because I'm an old man. Let's get these boys just going on foot. So here, you're pretty much replenished. You're replenished. So if you need a bit of work, we're going to retreat you. You lads can start moving. You lads can start moving. You can go, I think. Whoa, bloody hell.
Sorry to be such a pain, just trying to bring out the hype train.
Eddie, it's not a pain at all. You're supporting the channel, and I will always thank that. There's nothing painful about it. I wish can I go up high? Nah, I can't go up much, unfortunately. It would be pretty cool. So we're needing ammo here. We're going to move you lads to there. We're going to move this Brothers to there, and we're going to leave you there because you've actually got a decent overview. You boys are going to head there. You boys are going to head to there, and you boys are going to head to there. And you're all going to run. You're going to go to there. You're going to there, and you're both going to run. And then your Bradleys here, which honestly kind of need ammo and repairs. They can move up. So you lads are... Oh shit, they're in trouble. We're going to run them this way. In fact, do we just put them in the building? Move you lads to here? Yeah, let's do that. Thank you, Mar. I will. I'll say to her, Marthman thanks you. And she'll go, what the hell's a Marthman? And I'll say, exactly. It'll be really cool.
Oh. Well, hello there.
Eddie, thank you for using your Optimus Prime here. I always enjoy money coming out of Bezos' pocket and into mine. Trickle down economics, right? Right, now what I need to do is not become too competent with... not competent, incompetent.
You're being engaged by long-range anti-tank missiles from those high-rises.
Oh shit, I am. Well, there's only one thing for that.
Use smoke to block their line of sight and assault their position.
Don't bother with that, Commander. We have our own ballistic missiles available.
Oh,
Those PRSMs are perfect tools to
give me
deal
them
with
then.
entrenched static enemy positions. You can call them in as reinforcements.
where? I want them. They're calling from ballistic miles. Okay, thank you. We'll do that. Let's get them relatively close to the front so there's a low travel time. We'll pop them right there.
Aha! Let the ballistic missiles duel begin.
Cool.
Ballistic missiles incoming.
Cool, cool, cool. Like that. Right here, we're moving up. We're taking some more territory. We've crossed the sort of threshold here, if we can call it that. Let's get you lads firing at these BTRs and soften them up. We've managed to capture this. Let's get you moving. There's another one here I can capture, so let's do that. Exactly that, Eddie. What's been the haps for you though, man? What's been occurring? What's going down? Oh shit, that is an anti-tank position. We're going to pop some smoke and retreat, please.
Whoa,
Oh, bloody hell. Protos! Protos, welcome back, my man. Protos, you know something? I was going to say this to you the next time I saw you. I've obviously been trying to sort of push the YouTube front for a wee while. You came up as like one of the recommended viewers who's been, I think it was quoted, and it was basically saying that you are making a difference on the channel. So it told me to thank you. So this is my way of saying thank you in person. So danke. Couldn't do this without you. Be distinctly average at games. Couldn't do it without you, mate. You're not for pleasant. You excited, man? Have you been more hands-on this year? Have I completely imagined that? Also, where's our bad boys? They're there. Right, let's do this. Precision strike. So, one of you there, we're going to pause it. And the other one's going to hit there. Let's do this. I'm excited to see these things work. So there's 12 missiles in the back of this. Wow, that was... Right, I think we should probably move them. We probably want to fire, move with them. Get you lads in there and get you replenished. You lads are fine, right. Probably want to pull you lads back and get you replenished. Oh crap, I missed it. God damn. So wait, can I smash their ballistic missiles with ours? That's what I'm not sure if. I'm going to hit them if I can. See how that goes. Right, you lads, let's pull you back, get you rearmed, let's pull you lads up. Let's get you lads firing. I'm going to overkill this and just do a bit of this here. And just like absolutely destroy this area, basically. Oh, I just noticed that our ammo count for our Patriot systems is dropping a little bit. Which doesn't make sense because they're rearming. Right, 4200, 3200, that's fine. Right, hopefully these boys have just done some work there. We'll move them up again. Hopefully we've cleared this sort of this pathway. How was your vacation, Proto? Where were you? Anywhere nice? I think we might have just blew up an ammo dump. I'm okay with that. Let's hit here again with that, and then let's hit here again with that. Our Bradleys are shooting there. Here we could do with some ammo, honestly. Just get these lads back to full fettle. Get you lads maybe over to there. Get you running. Scouts, let's get you over here. Get you lads here. Bradley, let's move you up and we'll see what the crack is. You lads can move to here, and then our 2 tanks can move up here. You, my friend, have some supply. We're going to leave you there, actually, and leave you mobile. You're going to go there. You lads are basically replenished. We'll move you back up towards the front. Okay. Apologies if I've missed anyone's chat. I kind of need to focus for this game a bit more than I'm probably used to. I'm honestly tempted to kind of blind fire the rough locations of some of them here. So I wonder if we just fire one there. Oh, there we go. It's probably not miles. Man, they have way more systems than us. Right, you're going to move up and hopefully replenish here. You lads can't fire them. That's them fired. We're going to move here and hopefully use the supply up. Why is the arrow broken? Blind, how are you, man? Blind General had a question for you. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I don't know how close these missiles should be IRL. Ah.
Hitting the enemy Iskanders directly will be hard, especially if they reposition after
Understood.
each launch. We have a pair of seed planes available that might help with that.
Do we? I'll take them. We will bring them in. Thank you very much.
I'm afraid seed planes alone won't be enough to pass
Oh,
through their defense.
but I just called them in.
Combine both seed and ballistic missiles to pass through. But progressing on the ground remains our best option, in my opinion.
So are they going to auto fire here, or going to put them low? Oh, there we go. We've got a missile away. That can't be a bad thing. Oh shit.
Watch out, Commander. You're exiting the interception bubble of the Patriots.
Okay.
Beyond this limit, you can only count on your mobility to avoid being hit.
Oh shit. We've got a pilot down though. Right, son. Can we steal a plane? Aw, that's war crimes. We've just witnessed Russian war. I shouldn't say these things on stream, should I? Come on, Kyle. You're better than this. You've been in the game long enough. You don't say things like that. You don't bait people. You don't open up with things like that. Not buying another one. But please, Mom. Oh shit, we're losing stuff. Where? Here. Ah, their anti-tank thing's still obviously alive and kicking here. But we do have... Oh, the mortar got boom-boomed. Not bad. They are firing. We are still fully loaded, so that's good. Supply-wise, we're not bad. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no! We have no anti-tank here. Is that anti-tank? Bushmaster could be good. Or honestly, the best thing would probably be just doing this. I can't believe we have no anti-tank here. That's kind of my bad. Got 3 choppers that are just pushing us. Mate, you need to try and grab this supply and then run. Let's go for the spot us, my man. Pop that there. You can retreat to there. Right, okay, this is going to be as straightforward as we first thought, so that's really cool. Here, you lads have no ammo left, so we're going to have to spend some time replenishing that. And then here, we're just going to bring more supply and make sure that these lads are fed, watered, and then a little bit more supply over here because I've got a funny feeling we're going to be fighting a bit of an anti-air battle. There we go. Right. We're kind of getting pushed a bit here, more so than I like to see. But that's okay. We've got these lads that are going to hopefully replenish. How much ammo are they getting back? Oh, not much. My god, they've got like 2 missiles. Well, we can fire and sort of move here, I guess. That's something. Okay, so we are going to fire. Are we going to blow this up? Let's fire one of them there, and then the other one can fire. Let's go there for the T-72. The odds can pull back. Try and keep them safe. The Patriots or the variation of them are going to do some work. Right, okay, vehicles. Can't call in any more big boys, but we could get a couple of you lads in. I think we honestly need to get some anti-air. Anti-air is probably one of my bigger worries at the moment, so we'll call you in, we're going to pop you there, and you have very good coverage if they try and get the drop on us again. Like they sort of previously did. The big boys are doing their job. I'm going to, again, try and move them and get them a little more centred. Okay, this is looking interesting. There we go, the questions are being asked, Blinkhead. And they have already been answered by Blinkhead. Right, if you go there, what's the chances of them being able to see? I think we might be able to sneak there without anyone seeing them. Let's try it. Move you to there. I don't know why you lads are retreating so much, that seems entirely unnecessary. Right, you lads, we're just topping up the amount of supply here, and the same here. And then you lads can't get out of dodge. You can get out of dodge. We'll just keep the supply coming. I think keeping constant supply here is probably going to be one of the biggest pains in the ass. I'm going to get a couple more of these mortars because honestly they're pretty handy, and we're going to fire them again. See what happens here. So all I see is cake. So what you're saying is you're filling in the gaps yourself. You're in trouble, my friend. We should probably just retreat you and keep you alive, right? Sounds like what a coward would do. Now let's put you back up to there. Here we're actually sitting, looking not terrible. For anti-air here, we can retreat you. Put some supply there. Honestly, I think we might just get a supply depot set up here for our Patriot boys. So you drop that there, and then you get out there, and then we'll move them up to the front line a bit more. So you can move, and then you can move. You're retreating. Right. Right, okay, what we do now, we need to get a push together. So mechanized riflemen. These boys are anti-infantry, which we're probably going to need. We're going to bring them in on Humvees, so we'll maybe park them there. And then let's get some of you lads, so again, anti-infantry capabilities. So we do have supply here. I'm going to try and sort of YOLO them up to the front there. You're going to move to there. You're going to move to there. You lads are going to move to here. Right, it doesn't look like we actually need these lads here, so I'm just going to put them in the high rise and try and use them almost as spotters. And then here, you guys are going to be absolutely gobbling that ammo, I imagine. So what we might honestly do is just do this and get another supply sort of dump set up there. Right, here we're actually looking pretty good. I wonder, do we go round and then come through, or... We'll do that. Which means our front line here is a little bit soft because we're kind of pushing elsewhere. You lads going to run across. Now you guys have some anti-tank capabilities, but what I don't want is them to be able to hit us. But I'm happy to spot. So let's try and hit them. Let's get you lads just hitting them as well. Put some damage in. You, my friend, can pop them out there, and that's going to give us some anti-air. We're well and truly covered here in terms of anti-air, which is good. That's what we want, and these lads are causing some problems over there. But you can pull back. You lads could probably do with pulling back as well, but here we are. Can you hit that, my friend? I feel you can quickly take that out. That'd be a nice win. You're about to get smashed with some anti-tank capabilities. It's not what we wanted. Right, ballistics. You boys are... You've got a couple of rounds in you. So let's do some softening up here. The mortars are doing their job there. Right, what are we doing? Let's get a ballistic there, and then a ballistic there. And once they've fired, we'll get them going to there. Which I assume they'll do themselves. Right, you lads can...
Ballistic missiles incoming!
Move into there. Right, you lads, let's drop here. Drop there. And then the Humvees can get out, I guess. On you go. On you go. And then on you go. So we've got our boys here. We're going to push them up and try and hog the tree line a bit. And then we'll see what the crack is. Wait, what? I thought I'd failed something there and that's what the game was telling me, but I see I have been misled. These boys are not engaging here, which is interesting. How we doing for ammo? They're still fully alive and kicking. These boys are falling back now. I'm going to move them up to the sort of middle point here and hopefully they can give a bit of cover. And then you, my friends, can move to there. You lads can move there. You lads can try and move to there. Here we're looking actually pretty good. We're going to try and get into these buildings and see if we can actually sort of infiltrate a bit. Now what I think I might do here is these are going to be fastest, right? If we get them to there and we just straight line punch it, we can maybe get some infantry sort of in behind them. It's got a tank moved up. You boys should be very much keeping the ammo going, I think. Let's unload them right here. That'll do it, and then you can get out there. They're going to gobble this ammo up, I imagine, but that's okay, that's what it's there for. So we're still always on a farm. Kids love it and are still the right age for feeding and pet animals. For me, barbecue every evening and a whole book once a year. That doesn't sound awful, man. Did you get the good weather? Oh, I'm wondering, these guys are not going to be very effective against that. There are obviously some infantry going around. There's some lads there. Can we move all the way up there and try and stay relatively hidden? Move it there, move it. Oh shit, there we go. Pull back lads, pull back. We know they're there now. So now that we know they're there, we can do a little bit of that. Hopefully soften them up. And you lads apparently just decided, you know what, screw it, we'll do what we want. Let's pull them back, try and keep them safe. Get the brothers up in the front. Right, you lads pull back, and then we're going to move them to there, and we'll try and sort of penetrate and go through that side. There we go. Mortars are definitely doing their job. Mortars are... Oh wow, there's 29 men in that building. Let's change that. And then here, we're going to move up and try and cause problems. These guys are in trouble. Let's pop some smoke and run. Run backwards to here. Right. Their air appears to be, well, appearing now. We'll definitely soften up this build. Most of them are actually gone. Let's just finish the job. You're getting absolutely leathered by loading damage. That's good. Can we pull you back now? Ideally, I don't really want to have to call in any more tanks. Right. Anyway, sorry, I got kind of distracted there by a side quest. We're going to get you guys sorted here. Let's get you lads there, and both of you can run. We're going to get them in here and then try and establish a foothold so we can hopefully come swarming. Even if we can try and get the troops in, we can maybe take up position here. We could try and stem their income of troops. So again, infantry here, we're just going to try and bring them in as cheap as we can, bring them there, and we're going to pop them over that way. I wouldn't mind getting a couple more anti-airs pushed up a bit. Right, so you lads are now good. We'll move you forward a bit and we'll prepare some fire. Ammo wise here, we are still laughing, we're good. So that's awesome. Ammo wise here, honestly we could do a bit more, so I'm going to do that. We'll just dump a load of ammo here, keep them ticking over. So we're not looking terrible here. Probably good to get some infantry here as well, maybe even scouts. There. Right. We've got our Stinger boys there, we're going to move them. We're going to move our scouts up to the front, try and get some more eyes on. Start spotting for some of our targets here. So, let's get you lads moved up. Let's get you lads here. And then here, this is looking pretty good. Let's get you there, and then you there. Humvee can just get out of dodge. You lads can move there, and we'll sprint. Right, you lads, you're pretty much good to go. We just don't really know what we're shooting at the moment. Is the long short of it. We've got some armoured support here moving up. Got some Bradleys here that I think I'm going to move up and try and use to replenish there. And we'll get some more supply here just to keep this wee depot going. Right, we're looking good. Yeah, there's definitely a bit more pressure in go here than Battle Brothers. I won't argue with you there. I think they're trying to bring support in here. I don't know that. Are they about to fire at something? I don't think they know themselves. I am going to sort of blind fire here and just try to essentially soften up this area. I don't really want to kill this ammo dump, because honestly I'd like to use it, but our anti-tank here is now doing their job, as is our rockets. Oh shit. Oh bullets, we lost the tank. I guess we just call another one in, that's one of the few advantages of it. You, my friend, need to fall back. I see some boys hidden there. That's not good. Friendly fire, unfortunately. Or was that a ballistic? I think that might have been an enemy ballistic fire there. Tell me... Oh shit, they've no ammo. They could have taken them down pretty easily. Wait, can you boys just get out? Put some fire into them? Come on, come on, go, go, go. Ah shit. We got lucky there. They're going to run out of ammo pretty quickly though at the first hurdle. There we go, good. Let's pull you boys back. Let's pull you boys back as well for when that more trouble. And there is some enemies here. Interesting. Oh shit, I need to push them I think. I'm just going to move them there and try and get them spotting. Right, we've drawn their fire, we're getting back in the building. Maybe we can get our mortars to take care of them. Can they fire from there? Not quite. Move you up to there, move you to there, and then we'll maybe try and get some of these supplies further forward. I'm wondering, did we just send one precision in here to try and soften them up / take them out? Probably, right? Why not? Right, we're fine for ammo. Oh shit, no we're not. Oh no. Right, so you lads are going to move this up to like here. You lads have, well, one of these fired, so we're going to move up. We'll see what the ballistic missile does here, but I'm not sure if we are actually able to... Oh, they're getting taken down, so we can't fire that close. We're going to have to do that the old-fashioned way. Interesting. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a T-72 in this area. So we need to keep an eye on that. So we've got our stingers are here and sort of prepared, so that's good. Move you lads back to here. Some supply. Oh shit. That enemy. Wait, what? How are they hitting us here? Is it because we're too stationary? At that point, let's just go then. You lads, let's drop some ammo there. And let's drop some ammo there. Get that pressure on there. You lads need to get out because we're going to need you. And then you lads get here for spotting. You lads get out there. These guys were kind of sacrificial lambs, if I'm honest. We're just going to do what we can with them. Anyway, sorry, what I should be doing right now... Oh my god, those guys have advanced so much. Bloody hell. Right, it's a bit overkill, but let's just do this. We should get away with fire in here, I think. These guys are still causing problems. So their anti-air's now hitting our boys, so we probably need to move back here. We're basically just using up their ammunition here. Maybe we'll move back this way and see what we can do. Right, over here, what we're doing. Oh my god, what are you doing, you maniac? Ah, shit. Yeah, that was sadly very much a sort of forecast there, wasn't it? Right, we've got them there, so we've got a pretty good line of sight. You guys cannot see this place, so we can probably run here. Try and get in here, maybe get some eyes on. We also desperately need to get some ammo here for them. They're running out on this side. And we're starting to lose vehicles in the front because of our lack of coverage. Which isn't a position we want to find ourselves. Jesus, they're retreating there. Oh my god. So there's a heavy enemy presence on this side. And we cannot use our ballistics to hit them. Sometimes feels like it. SD, how you doing? And yeah, my bad. Should probably change that. Probably some laziness on the title from me there. My bad. Also, no one likes a grasser, okay? How are you, man? I actually meant to... I've been meaning to message you and ask you about the Warno DLC. I kind of messaged one last time asking about it, and the guy just didn't reply to me, and I was kind of like, right, okay. Which is honestly fair enough. But I was thinking about just buying it as my current play. And also thanks for keeping up the metric and potting up more than one place, if you know what I mean. Now you lads, let's not return fire and just try and run the gauntlet here and try and get across. Now you're not going to get fired at here, right? You guys can hide. That's fine, good. And then what I might do is grab you lads here, and we might just do a bit of this and just start again softening this all up. You lads are definitely moving this way a bit more. We're going to bring our tank over here. Our brothers are going to go that way. Our anti-air cover is going to move there, and we're going to move another one there. And you guys have used a lot of ammo there. And here we need to actually keep our air defense up, which we are not really doing that very well. So I'm going to do another overkill and just bring a load of these in.
Ballistic missiles incoming! Commander, the Patriots are running out of missiles.
Yeah, I'm bringing some more ammo. Don't worry, I'm working on it. And here we're just going to keep the bad boys firing if we can. Right, so you are going to unload there, and then no, you're going to unload here apparently. And then ideally you return to base once you've done it, and then you're going to do that, and then return to base. And then you're going to do that, and then return to base. So you can stack commands basically, which is what we're going to do here. Right, you lads, we kind of need to move up, but we also need to continue softening this up, so I might try and continue doing that. Let's get you out of there. This Bradley seems to be just slowly firing and causing problems, which I'm here for. Once we clear that, we can hopefully quite aggressively sort of push. So, do they have line of sight here? Not really. Let's push there. Push there, and let's push there. Okay, here again we want to try and use the mortars if we can to minimise casualties, so let's do that. Are you lads out of ammo? You absolutely are, so let's get you here, we'll get you pulled back. Let's get you pulled to... I'd like to kill him. Lovely. Nice opening shell, we got the first hit in. Never a bad thing. We are front facing there. 2 good hits in so far. Again, still front facing, so we have the advantage.
Well, hello there.
Hello, Mr. Radovsky.
The Fred of Reg. How dare you break down my name and turn my own patter against me, you son of a gun. But thank you also for 40 months, so you know, both sides of the sword and all that, right? Appreciate it, man. Hope you are doing good. What's been occurring? Welcome's back. Appreciate you to come again. Now, I dare say they're actually firing at us here. Now here I've got them... Oh shit, we're actually blowing through supply here. I'm going to go absolutely overkill here, bringing 3 trucks. Oh my god, we just had a full like wing wiped out. Holy shit. Gone. Wow, okay. That's cool. Let's get you guys... In fact, let's just fire at them. They can't fire from there, but I'm sure if they move up they can. Right, there's no good buildings here we can sort of run to and just make an appearance and sort of ta-da, so that's great. We're going to move up some supply to like here, and then we're going to use this our little ballistic base. So you have no ammo, but you have 1. So let's just do that. I don't know if we're going to land this here, if I'm honest though. That's the other thing. Are you lads here yet? You absolutely are, yes. 5,400 there. Let us unload all of this here and then get back to base. Yeah, they're not doing shit here. I am going to retreat them. We can call them back in later if we need them. And I think what I'm going to do is bring in another 2 mortars here and put them there. So that's that gone. What we're going to do with these boys right now is run as fast as we can. And same with the Stinger. And then here as well we're going to run. We're going to try and post up and take some position in here. Why aren't you moving? Go. What's going on? Can they not go in that because it's destroyed? Is that what's happening here? Anyway, I've done that thing where I completely neglect a flank there because there's not as much going on, so that's cool. Here they go again. Now I'm wondering, do I prepare a run here and bring this all in and try and do what we can, or do we try and get more eyes on? I'm going to use these lads as a bit of a throwaway and get them sprinting and moving and trying to get some better eyes on around the place. And same here. You lads can hopefully get over here and then move that way. And you lads can come here. because you've got mortars ready. There is a lot of enemies here. You boys pull back. They've done what we needed them to do, and that was highlight where the enemy is. Here we've got a bit of firefight breaking out, which should be okay. There's a lot of them. So all of these buildings need lit up, basically. That's the long short of what's going on. I'm going to let the boys continue the fight and just sort of post up there. Here I probably should pull back. Same here actually. I think they might be too late there. Might get these guys away. I've got tanks there. Right, so you are going to probably come to like here. Drop some supplies so we can keep these infantry in the fight. You can move to there. Ah, shit. Did not clock in there. This is a harder mission. It's not holding our hand. Fred, you know I know something, right? It went through my head to ask you how the job move went. Have you changed job like again? If so, you're a ballsy man and I couldn't do it. But I respect it. Right, I don't know if I'm playing too cautiously now. That's what's going through my head. I'm gonna get some tanks here to try and support this, because otherwise I think we're going to end up in trouble. Shit. Pop your smoke, lad. Get back there. Try and repair if we can. Here they come. More of them. Excellent. Super cool. Right here, we're going to just wait, what? Oh shit! Oh, that's our current ability of mortars gone. Let's get another. I'm honestly thinking about doing like a tank push. Well, that's annoying. Let's get you boys to there. Again, we can't clump up, or they are very accurately dissecting us. Can you run across to here, my friend? Try and get in there. You guys are sort of fine there. I might honestly just be very ballsy here and try and get them there, move them in there. Maybe we can just snipe as they come out. But yeah, I'm good, man. Just day to day and all that, taking it as it comes. I wonder if we get some stingers. Do you think they can shoot down the ballistics? I feel like they probably can't, right? Oh, two of these boys as well. Let's get them in. Right, you fire there. You fire there. Right. You can get out of there. Boys are all coming in now. Right, okay, we're getting a bit of push up. So I think our push over this side's been pretty successful, I would say. We probably could have done a bit more, but here we are. Let's move you boys to here if we can, just to get an eyes on. Ideally we get someone in this woods that can kind of spot for us. That's what we need. See, they've still got reinforcements coming along this road, I imagine. Yeah, quite a few of them actually. Right, hopefully these mortars are going to do some work. We're going to move you, just keep them on the move. We're not going to rest, which is what we've been doing before. We've been firing and just sort of staying where we were. As you can see, there's some ballistics coming. I've got a funny feeling they're going to target here.
Look at them running away. Don't let them escape.
They're running away. You boys fire there, you fire there. Right, so where are you lads going? Maybe they're just patrolling. Yeah, it's looking like they might just be patrolling actually. Let's get that there. Right, we've got two of you there. We're going to move you there, and I think we're going to try and push from this side. I think that's what we're going to basically do. Right, hopefully there's no wildcard infantry left that are going to smash these lads here. So you lads can hopefully drive to here, and then we're going to sort of bundle our troops together and go for a big push. I think on that note, we're going to do like this and just bring a huge supply dump. Get a supply depot there so we can retreat guys and keep the front line a little bit fresher. You lads can fire them, and then we will do our best to move to there. You're going to move to that tree line. You're going to move to there. Right, okay. Okay, the map's opened up. The whole map, I think. So what are they now? Oh shit, they're retreating. Wait, they're retreating now. We need to chase them down. Is that what's happening here? There's no way we'll catch that. I mean, this is about the best we can do, if we're honest. There's no way we'll get them now. With two F-16s that we can try and hit them with, that's as good as it's going to get. We'll bring them low down.
Watch out! Cruise missiles coming your way, Commander.
Yep, that's been a pretty frequent flyer here. wonder if we just fire at stuff because we can.
So they have a second battery of Iskanders hiding in the city. Eliminated as well,
They do?
Commander.
Oh god. Well, these lads can get out there. They've kind of done their job, I suppose, and exposed what's going on. Now you lads, we can't really get in there, so I wonder if we just pull you lads back. Maybe you lads move up. Right, we've got a big push set up here, which has ended up being bloody useless, which isn't ideal. Looks like we've actually lost one of our... oh no. Get some smoke up and we'll keep these lads moving. Try and move them in there if we can. Right, how are you boys getting on? Probably hit some of them.
They're increasing the pressure with seaplanes.
Oh
Try
shit,
to
are
chase
they?
them off with your own planes, Commander, but we need additional protection for the Patriots. I will dispatch Centurion counter-rocket systems around the Patriots. You can call in some of them as well to protect your forces, Commander.
Okay.
We also need to improve our logistics. Hemp trucks have been received. Their much larger payload capacity should ease the logistics burden.
So basically got a couple of Centurions planted around the map that can protect our counter capabilities, and then support wise I've got these bad boys. Oh, that's much better. Saves me fecking about with them. 3600.
Cruise missiles incoming!
Just going to top these up. Right, anyway, sorry, what's going on? Oh, shit. Bit of a scrap going on over here that I didn't realise. You boys get out there. I've kind of left that a bit last minute, but it'd be good to retreat you if I can. Did our supply make it? They did. Right, we're going to bring you as close to the edge as we can here, and then we are going to dump our supply there. Oh shit. Friendly fire basically. Oh god, it's a good job we moved these guys. They'd all died there. Shit. Let's get you moved up, guys, on. Are they still retreating? Or are they just reforming, I guess? Right, our tank can take point. You lads can move up. Get you out there, we'll move you to there. Oh shit. Move them around, just put some pressure on them. Right, you lads, I think we could probably move up and be a lot more aggressive where we dump our supplies now. Maybe like here. Can you lads move to there? You lads maybe move up to there and just try and get eyes on. I think we're going to have a hard time pushing through this way. Anyway, sorry, you lads, unload there. Get our supplies back and up to full throttle. Got a helmet here as well, Jesus. You boys get out there. You get out there. I think our supply situation here is probably going to be... that's it, probably covered if we're honest. Over here, I definitely should have continued microing this myself. Keep you moving, boys. Keep you moving. Keep you moving. And keep you moving. Again, you probably need to wait there and just get some supply. Let's get some supply dropped here as well. Oh shit, we just got them away. Wow. So I don't think once we're spotted here, we're going to be able to sit still and relax. If we get 3 you and just take you lads and maybe just haul ass up here, we'll see what we can do. I guess. Right, we've got 2 tanks here. Let's get them moved up, put some pressure on. Put some mortars there. Fuck. Jeez. Where Abrams is getting repaired, so that's something. Again, here we probably need to keep these lads moving. Like, we cannot sit still or be in the back foot. Like, everything needs to be go, go, go. I'm going to move you lads up here. In fact, I kind of need them to stay here just in case. See, this is where I think this game's good. This company's first oh, well, good for you, man. Fish boy. Never called you that. Like, thank you. Appreciate that. Been trying to just throw them together and make it a little bit more more interesting, shall we say. But I appreciate you noticing. Right, the boys go there, we're going to push through there. We've got our anti-air thingies here. And then moving a bit. Here we go again. So I think here what we need to do is probably keep moving just so... Yeah, okay. Keep moving. You lads go there, you boys get there, and then we've got a perimeter. You're pulling back. You can probably move to here. You can pull back. Shit. Oh my god, we just lost so many tanks. We literally can't sit still anymore. Which honestly is fine. We really do need to push these systems. Oh shit, we're getting a lot up here anyway. Oh, we kind of need to be aggressive here. You guys are based out of ammo, so let's get you back to the dump. And honestly, same here. Oh, it's destroyed. Shit. That's not so good. Move you there. Fish boy. I did kill, much to my my surprise. I don't know why. Fish boy. I like it. Could stick. Could be a new name. Right, here, let's get both you boys back there, replenish back up to full fighting strength, and we'll see what we're doing. We're going to send this tank on a kind of, I guess a sort of scout, if you can call it that. And then you lads, again, we're just trying to take some position in here. Now you, my friend, you're going to be our sort of tip of the spear. And then here, we're continuing to push. Right, we've got our mortars here, so let's fire them. Let's fire them. Here we've got our boys. We're going to move them up as far as we can, move them up as far as we can, and we're going to keep the Brathers about. Keep them up in the middle. We're going to try and push this side now. Right, here we go. Right, let's get you moved up. I think it's probably safe to do it. And we'll get you boys moved up to here. Now, in a 1v1 with our tanks, we should beat them if we're facing them head on, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Let's push up here. I'm going to try and get some lads in these houses and see what we can do. Oh, shit. Let's get you back, get you repaired. That's why we have the supply dump here. You lads are good. Let's move you up. And let's move you lads to here. Shit. My god, the damage. I'm wondering if we try and push this and maybe capture it. If we push you to there, that should give us a decent enough line of sight. Man, I feel like I'm even willing to admit here that I'm playing too cautiously. I think I maybe should have been pushing a lot more. Lads here are doing what they can. Here we're going to push up. Let's get our scouts forward. One of our mechs in there. Let's get you lads, if we can, to there and then in there. So here we're going to try and push along there. Oh, it's a T-72. It's going to have the sort of run at us. Let's move here if we can. I think we got behind the buildings. I am wrong. We did not. Right, here we're making a push. I think ammo's probably going to be an issue here long term. And then here we are being sort of leathered from afar from the high rise. Right, so you don't have much of a line of sight on the approach on this side, so I think we're going to send our tanks around and go a little bit more direct with our infantry here. Put them to there. Okay. Get on, boys. Get you to there, lads. You, my friend, move up. You move up. You move up. Right, two tanks here that are back to sort of maybe not full strength, but they're able to do stuff. Here we're going to pull you back, and again we're just trying to keep our front lines as active as we can. So we'll keep trying to have supply dumps that are kind of close to the front. I think that's the current aim. Here this is getting it's getting nippy here. It's getting very nippy here. A load of reinforcements in there. At this point here with these guys, I just want them doing some work. Please take him down. He's got more damage than you. You should be firing quicker. Come on. Pull back, lads. Pull back. Just keep active. We just need some support there. You boys pull back. One of you in each building here. Right, we've got a nice foothold here. We've got some reinforcements coming here. So that's good. We might even be a little bit risky with our supply here and try and dump it there. And then the reinforcements here that are coming from behind, we'll dump them just in behind. And we're on speeds of advance. I know, am I being too, like, I know I'm being too cautious, but am I being like too cautious, if you know what I mean? Oh, they just leathered us there. That's fine, I guess. Right, here, how we doing? Gonna push here a bit. I think you lads, you need to push here. You're probably about to get leathered. Where's your line of sight? This side, basically. You're moving here. Yeah, they're definitely coming this way. Look. Let's get you boys going there. Let's get you boys going there. You boys going there. Right. Whew. Right, this is getting there. It's getting there. Supply there's getting used up. Supply there's getting used up. It's fine, it's fine. Right, here, how we doing? We've got our stinger, which I want to put there just so we've got some cover. You lads can run. You lads can run. Here, how we doing ammo-wise? You lads definitely need to come back here. You lads need to come... You need to go there, there, and then get yourselves in there. You lads can probably get out of dodge. But let's see what we can do here. So you lads can push up, I would say. You lads are probably fine. You can get to there, and you can try and get to there. Let's see. Oh, I can hear... Oh, shit. Maybe we can pull these lads back. Never know. You lads need to move before they fire some more bad boys at us. Can you pull back? Maybe it'll pull these lads back and get a supply point. At this point, I think we're going to get one of you big boys. Get like a 5,000 bad boy like here, maybe drop it there. I hope. Just going to pull back. Right here, let's get the Bradley up, see if we can get any eyes on here, and on the same there. Right, this is probably the most important push at this point, is to go this way. Coming from that side, but we're not entirely sure where. So they're coming this way. We're hitting them here. You boys get over here, try and draw them in. No, come on, mate. Pop smoke. Let's go. Just get back. Probably got a Bradley up just for some anti-infantry support. You lads are out of ammo, so we're going to pull you back, get you replenished. You lads are not out of ammo. If we put you there, I'm going to assume you're going to be able to fire here. You come this way and then go that way. Come on, boys. Hit them. Take them down. Come on. Almost out of ammo. I've got one rocket left here, which does not leave me feeling overly confident. Come on, boys. It's not done enough, sadly. You lads have some anti-tank stuff left, so we'll try and get round the building here and then get in there and see if we can put the fire out, or do we just get in here? There's probably fine, right? Yeah, let's do that. You lads are going to fall back, ideally to the ammo point. You lads are going to come this way and go there. Come on, boys. Shit. They're out of ammo already, my god. It's the fastest running out of ammo in history. You lads still have some anti-tank rockets left, but very limited options with how we can hit them. I wonder if we just try and hit them on the side here. Maybe we try and run, get in this building and hit them. Again, I think this would be an incredibly fun game to play if there's a couple of you... Oh shit. Where are we getting fired with it? Oh fuck. Wasn't paying attention. That's on me. Right, here we seem to be getting actually a nice push on. Oh shit, they're definitely coming towards these guys. Sloth there trying to react to that. Oh, there's a tank there. Shit. You lads go over there. You lads can maybe just get over this way. Just maybe get in there. This is incredibly difficult to deal with. Oh, they've got tanks for days here. Ah, mate. Gonna bring 2 more of these in and just get them flying low and see what we can take out here. You boys just come down to deck. Come this way. Stay as low as we can and see what we can do here. Right here, how are we looking? This tank is still alive and kicking, which is just fantastic, but it's almost dead. So you lads, let's get there and then get up here and try and take this bad boy out. You boys are going to try and fall back here. Oh shit, where's this one going? You boys still have some ammo left, so let's just go and let's go and run the gauntlet here and just cause some problems. I think we might have cleared their anti-air capabilities here. Just going to put that out there. I am tempted now to bring these boys back in and see if we can put some fire out that way.
Air defense ready for action. Ready for action. We're on the
Cruise missiles coming
You
our way.
boys go that way. You boys, let's get running. Get in here and we should be able to take them out, I think. I hope so anyway. Honestly, I think it's a more accessible version of the likes of Warno, Steel Division, all those sorts of games if you've never played them, Kyle. So if you've ever been on the fence about trying them and you're kind of always been like humming and hawing and is it for me? This is a very good way to get hands on without having to pay an exuberant amount of money, which is never a bad thing. We do not have much supply there, that's for sure. Luckily our anti-air's doing good anti-air things, which is what we're here for. Right, anyway, I am very much standing still too much and not doing enough here again. So let's get you boys there, you boys there, let's get you boys there, and you boys here. So we've got this side of the map pretty well shut off, I would say. Here we just need to get these lads rearmed and then we can maybe make a push this way. I think we can get some MLRS in and start putting some pressure on here, though, which is what we're here for. I'm going to retreat you lads, get you down here and then in there, and then ideally here. I'd love to get some, I'd love to get... Oh, shit, here we go again. Did I retreat the planes or did they get shot down? That's one of the big questions. The big questions that remains. So here, you lads are going to get some more ammo, I hope. Then I'm going to steal some from here and just dump it there and redistribute it. That's the plan anyway. You boys moved up. Oh shit, they're actually engaging tanks here. I'm probably about to run out of ammo. I have no doubt. Yep, that's them out of ammo. And these lads are pretty much out of ammo. So let's get you boys back here. Get you lads here. You lads there. Hey boys, peg it. Run. Where's our closest supply? Oh, it's miles away. Let's get back, lads. Get them there and see if we can... Yeah, I think what Fred's just said is a very apt description. It's very much a very, very, very accessible version of an RTS. It's, I mean, if you watch this, you'll see. I think this game is probably somewhat designed to be favouring the PvP element, but I think there's a decent amount of support here for. We're losing units left, right, and centre. 10,000. Yeah, I think we'll move some more of that over, and that should be us. Right, let's see how these go on. Do they have anti? I can't see anything firing yet. Maybe our thingies have shut them down finally. Right, you lads, let's get there and then you boys can go there and there. Again, these are what I need in. We need these boys here to just support. Did we manage to land a shot there? I didn't bloody see it. I did not see it at all, unfortunately. Ah, crap. Right. See, they're coming very low. Where are they landing? So we're under our umbrella here. It's whether they're under theirs or not. I did not see where theirs fired from, unfortunately. But we're gonna fire and see what happens. So you lads are firing at our boys here. So we're gonna push up and go into that, and you're gonna push up and go into that. And then I think what we're going to do is once these lads have fired, which they have now,
Cruise missiles incoming!
we'll get some supply here, and I think we're going to need to get some boys over this way just to give us like line of sight. If these lads just in time, that's for sure. Bloody hell. Right, there we go, that's what we've been waiting on. Fire one there, and fire one there, please. Shit, we're very dangerous close here, aren't we? Bloody hell. You boys getting there? Can you boys maybe get in there? I really would like to try and take these tanks out. They've been the real pain in the arse here. So why aren't they firing them? They're out of ammo. At this point they're done for. They've got one rocket left. That's not good enough. Shit. I wonder if we just did we run them and try? There's more coming. Bloody hell, this is insane. This is a difficult mission. This is a way more difficult mission than what we've been having.
Cruise missiles, watch out!
So if we want these guys coming in here. Oh my god, they've absolutely leathered us in the first shot there. Oof, that was close. That's incredibly close there.
Patriots are under 50%. Send supplies.
Right, let's fire here, please. And let's also fire there, please. Right, Patriots are they though? How's that? Ah shit, it's just one side. So we really need to just bring in a load of this and then get them out. If we're honest.
Cruise missiles, come
And at this side we've basically just stopped playing the game really. So let's get this cleared and then try and get in the building here and see what the crack is in this area.
stockpile is below 50%.
Yes, I'm working on the Patriot. My god. And yeah, you bait. We just lost both. We just lost both of our tanks that we just called in here. And these boys just got absolutely dicked down. Not in a good way. We have captured the supply though, so I guess that's something, right? We can take the wins when we can. And I guess we're gonna go check these buildings out now. Again, that's definitely a win. Right, okay, what we doing now? My god. So unload you boys there. Let's get you lads here and get you sorted. You lads can get out there and then we'll just get the Sunbee away. We're basically just want to get line of sight and a bit of coverage here. What the hell's going on there? Flashing blue. You can get out there. You lads can get there and then that should give us a pretty decent line of sight. You can get out there. Got our anti-air here. This line of approach has just been absolutely destroyed. See, look, they're just... Without these Patriots here, we're done. We're literally done without them here. So you can get out there and then we'll maybe just bring some more in. Mortars could be good. We desperately need need anti-tank. I'm wondering if we try and take a different approach. Maybe we come here and come this way and just... I genuinely am getting desperate. I feel like I can't break the dreadlock here and the mental actual anguish to call in and micro what I need here. I just don't know if I possess it anymore. Right, scouts, what do we want here? Got a couple of you boys here and we'll see if we can maybe infiltrate the front a bit. You lads, let's get you to here and just, at this point we're just almost trying to draw fire and see if we can find any enemies. You boys go over here. You boys are trying to come here and replenish. You lads are not replenished yet. Jesus, that has just disappeared in there. I think we're just going to bring these lads in and top up this. So, supply-wise, I think the problem is that that's potentially not quite in that zone. I think. Right. I've kind of managed to take this. Oh, shit, where's this one going? What side? Where are they? I don't see them. Still taking the ammo there. Right, you boys move up. You boys move up. Oh shit, is it coming over here? Ah, fuck. So they can see this. They can see this here. Shit. This tank. Right, okay. I wonder if we use you boys to fire, or at least counter fire here. Plane spotted, that's not a good thing. Where are you launching at? That's fine. Right, you my friend, we want to take him out. And you my friend, we want to try our luck here, trying to hit that. So you're both going to fire, and then once you're fired, you're going to retreat and try and replenish.
Cruise missiles coming our way!
Bam.
At your command, we unleash hell, sir. Unloading.
And you're going there. Let's see how that goes. So that's the question: is are they making landfall there? That's what we need. You lads have all unloaded there. Nope, that's not what we want. You return to base. So we've got a crap ton of supply here. You boys unloading here. We're going to try and approach from this side. We've got 2 Bradleys here. Again, we're going to try a new approach angle. This is just a slog in here. I feel like if we can avoid this area, then honestly I'm going to. That's what I'm here for, is just avoiding all this crappy fighting. We do need to keep the supply coming in. So I think here, 5200, it's going to have to be this side. Keep them ticking over here. Right here, we seem to be making some better progress. We just have very much discovered the hard way that we need to keep moving here. And that's the hard thing, because we're on such a huge front here that it's incredibly difficult to continue up the pressure of always advancing and not sort of sitting on the back foot. Right, you lads are pretty much at full health, so let's just move one there, one there. We're going to sort of pick our target. Are you moving? You are moving. You kind of need to pin them down and then engage them, don't you? Actually, let's pull you guys back, get some ammo. Right, you've definitely been spotted, so let's move you and move you. Got a plane coming. You know something? I'm going to bring our plane in and try and counter him. Try and bring that down. Where's our plane? There.
Cruise missiles incoming!
Okay, so let's pause this, right? We'll fire there. And then there's also one that came from like there. So let's try this. We've got our planes coming in. They're actively firing their SEAD systems or whatever the hell they're called. Right, you can update that, and then you can update that. Okay, you boys are flying over top. Can we take down the chopper? That'd be nice. Here's our pilot. Are they actually going to manage to... Nope, they are getting war crowned again. Yeah, you literally don't need to do anything with unit stats. You basically just need to know what their sort of capabilities are, if there's something unusual or special about the unit, and that is, quite honestly, the extent of it. It's beautifully simple. Okay, I'm gonna get. I was about to say, I guess we've just been hammered over here with. It'd be ideal if we could take their supply here and use it just to replenish our tanks. Maybe we make the long road with these boys round to get them back in the fight. What are you firing at? Over that way. Okay, let's steal this supply to start with. I'm here for that. Can we steal it? We can. Let's get back in the building. Let's push you there. Keep lighting them up. We're going to have to move though, because there's going to be a cruise missile coming in here for sure. You can come this way. You can come this way. Probably going to leave one unit there just so we know it's safe. They're almost gone. They are going to us. There's some more counterfire coming. So, they're trying to counterfire us. We're again going to pause and just counterfire their counterfire. So there's one there. And there's one there. Oh. One there. So I don't think they're countering us in the air now. Like, here we go, look. Looked to me like we got a kill there, so I'm gonna take that with a smile. Our tank just get absolutely leathered again, so that's obviously really cool. Bradley's gonna move up. I guess you lads can probably stay there just for a little bit of, I guess, safety. Right, tank here. We've absolutely blasted all of their ammo that they had. So let's move up here and see what the crack is. You boys can move to there. You boys can move to there, and you boys can move to there. Yep. Again, the supply here's kind of a waste. You lads to here. I wonder how close we are to finishing this. There we go. One there and one there. Shit, man. Front lines are literally completely unusable and completely unsafe without coverage here, if we're honest. Right, here, let's just keep moving up with what we have available to us at the front. Again, here we need more eyes on than anything else. If we can even get like a scout team to here and then try and get up there and get... I wonder if we just do that. So some scouts on like a load of Humvees. So maybe we bring them into like here and we just literally haul ass. You lads are falling back, you're getting some supply. We're going to bring in another load here and just keep this as a little hot point for us. Here we're kind of involved, I guess. You guys aren't really, not doing very great. Right, here we're just going to keep moving all these guys up. Same with our tank. Move that up to there. Right. We are, it's awkward because we're pushing and we're sort of doing okay. It could just be a lot better. Right, you lads can move there and hopefully get replenished. You lads can move there. You lads can move there. You lads can move there. Right, okay. So you lads are replenishing. You're going to dump there and then you're going to get back to base. You're going to continue moving up. There you go. You boys are in trouble. Can we just pop smoke and get you hiding? So let's just return fire and then try and get them in a building, actually. Just run, friends. We just need them in getting eyes on. That's what we need. You lads, we're going to be kind of overly ballsy here. Move them to like here and then try and exfil them across the water. That's the plan. Right, you lads are fully replenished. Let's move you up. Get you lads moved up to here. And then what we're going to do is do this and then try and fire across once we have eyes on. I'm hoping we get across this water. Shit, we can't get around there. So the river is actually an issue. Right, wait. Whoa, boys. You boys get back in there. You boys get back in there. So we're going to have to go on foot, get as close as we can, and then work our way around. Let's see how that goes. Anyway, they're firing again, so we're going to counter that again. Put one that side, on this side, see what we can do. I was trying to play the game a little bit there and it did not work. You boys can run. You boys can hopefully run and get in there and get eyes on. There's a goddamn anti-tank system there. Right, they can only see once you go around the corner here, so we keep you there. We should be able to open up on them. Yeah, good. Right, let's return fire. Actively fire, I mean. There we go. Same here. These boys are slowly coming around here, which is good. Right, here what we're going to do is grab you lads and have you do something useful, e.g. fire the vampire system. That's the plan. Recon team is moving up as we need them to. Hopefully they two missiles, here they come. They're going to slam into that building and hopefully take them out. Man, see if we had one like cruise missile support from like one of those. Oh, didn't finish them. Okay, let's move you lads up now. What are we doing here? You lads can get back to base. You two can move up here, and we'll get our tank moving up through the woods as well. You get in there. You lads get in there. Ah, they're firing us from over there now. Peg it, lads. Let's go over here. Let's move that tank to there and move you to there. Right, this way, boys. This way, boys. We need to try and get into one of these buildings here without being seen so we can sort of pinpoint our strikes. I mean, we're getting eyes on here, nothing else, right? There we go, managed to take that out. We're going to try and just run these boys across here now. Let's get these boys up here and see how this turns out. Or do we just... let's just do it. We'll go here. There. We'll go to there and then we'll try and get in. Where's the best line? That's there. I wonder if we go low. Can we go down? Looks like it. I'm going to move you over a bit so you're not right next to these lads, and we're going to try and get them into the high ground here. We're definitely moving in here. We've eliminated the second battery. I guess they've both sort of accumulated themselves and they're all together here. We just need eyes on so that we can hit them. What I'm going to do is pull you guys back, make sure you're at maximum ammo capacity. Here, how we doing? 5,400, yeah, they're fine. You lads can move there and I guess you can technically rearm yourselves and get ready. They are still kind of like challenging us. Our four mortars are moving over. That's cool, I guess. We're gonna get ready. We're gonna get two of them, and then they're. In fact, maybe we just individually place them, and we can just counter fire. Right, can you boys try and get up here into this woods, and then we'll try and sneak across there, and then from there we should have overall vision of the area that we want. Oh shit! You boys move here. Pop your smoke. Move you there. That is some attempts at a counter fire. Right, you lads, let's go over here. Right to the edge and then in there. And we're going to speed this up because at this point the casualties surrounding this situation don't matter all that much. Let's move you lads up because these are pretty much doomed anyway. You lads can move to there, I hope. Come on boys, we need you desperately. They get in there, and we should probably do that as well. If they can get in there and give us the line of sight finally, we can get some accurate fire on. Oh, come on, really? That probably means they're over this side. Did we sneak over there and try and get in there? We've waited this long, right? We've waited this long, I don't think there'll be too much harm in waiting much longer. They're there. Wonder if we can actually take these out with these. Can we hit them from there? Yes, we can. Is this going to be enough, though?
If my math is right, that makes 6 ballistic missile launchers destroyed. So the entire battery is out.
Counselor Miller, all the Iskanders have been destroyed.
I'll tell you, it doesn't feel like mission accomplished. We've been like an hour and a half for this.
With the ballistic missile threat over Europe out of the way, let's see how the situation develops.
That's been wild, that one. Oh. That's the most challenging mission, elimination of one of your own ballistic missiles. I'm surprised we didn't get that. We definitely have got that. We definitely should have got that. That was a single unit. That's a challenge. That was the most challenging mission so far, I would say. Easily the most challenging. Right, so now that that's done, we have warm welcome to our German allies and their Leopard 2 tanks. That's cool, but we are going to go on with the Marine Expeditionary Unit. So here we go.
The
Latvian National Armed Forces are focusing their defense around the capital city and are in dire need of any help we can send them. The Marine Expeditionary Unit that seized Baltisk is now sailing to Riga, and I've been reassigned to lead this new task force. A privilege which, of course, is not a dick move from Miller to cast me out as far away as possible from the front, where we can have a real chance of kicking some Russian ass and keeping all the credit for himself. No, it certainly isn't. What the hell?
4 sea skimming bogies inbound north, sir. Vector 205.
Look, it's Star Destroyers.
They're coming fast. Vampire, missiles detected.
Action stations!
General, what's your status? General, what's your status?
I'm fine. Just a few scratches. Nothing to write home about.
What's the status of your ships?
Our escort destroyer has been sent to the bottom. They've sustained multiple hits and went down with all hands before we could do anything. The carrier didn't get hit directly, but has received a lot of shrapnel. Many airframes that were on deck are badly damaged. We have several ongoing fires and casualties, including my second in command. We won't be able to sustain another attack like that, and I'm sure those Tupolevs are already rearming to come back and finish us. I set course to Klaipeda. It's the nearest deep-sea harbor. We'll blend in with the cargo ship.
I don't think they'll blend in there that well, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, good idea. Stay there and don't move. It seems that wherever I send you, things go to shit. So best to keep the phenomenon localized.
That's a fair dissection there, Defondo.
Fuck you, Miller.
Commander, jump in the first helicopter and see what you can do to salvage the situation.
Be careful, General. Our latest troops indicate fighting between Russian troops.
This seems like a cool mission. We have to hide in the harbour, defend the ship, and help the local resistance.
Understood.
I'm looking forward to this mission. We'll see how it plays out, though. There is no way you would hide an American aircraft carrier in a commercial harbour. Let's just get that out there and get that over with. That's not something that would. It's not something that would happen. Ridiculous.
Commander, you're
Okay.
here. We're in deep shit. Our targeting radar's been hit. Our anti-missile defenses are down. Another
Again,
attack from their plane,
really
and we're
inconspicuous.
done for.
We're blending in.
Heading to the middle of the harbor to blend in with all those cargo ships. We need cover from your aircraft.
That's absolutely ridiculous. These are the Lithuanian lads. Snipers and HMG teams. Right, I'm going to call
Fast movers
one in
detected.
just now.
Could be supersonic bombers or fighters. Hard to tell. Stay sharp.
Standing by.
Our FA-18Cs are equipped with air-to-air missiles.
Let's so
including
afterburning
the
it after them.
long-range gunslingers.
Afterburning after them.
Harrier, armed and ready.
Should be okay here.
The bug is in the air. Hornet ready. Shit, I took some flak.
You can RTB hopefully, and then you can RTB, so that's 2 enemies down. Good. Another one coming. Let's pause then. We're going to min-max this, I guess. Shit, we don't have enough funds. Because I've brought in a Harrier that I probably don't need. Well, let's just go and challenge this SU-60 with our out-of-date Harrier. Why not, after all?
Hangs out. Target locked.
Then we can get the afterburner on you and get you up here, hopefully, quickly.
Engaging afterburner.
Go on, Harrier. Doesn't matter that you're out of date. You turn around and engage? No, just distract him or... Harrier's getting the... It'll be the turn circle on the Harrier, right?
Commander?
Back to home plate.
Here we go. Go on, lads.
Fencing out.
They're doing their work. That's the game.
Enemy contact on our screens. They're flying low and slow. Must be Sukhoi 25 attack aircraft.
Let's get them in there.
Intercept them before they reach us, Commander.
Yes, sir.
Turning to new heading.
We've got some speedy boys coming.
Yellow jacket armed and ready.
They're a pain in the arse and war thunder, these things. The Bondry, how you doing, mate? Have you tried this? Oh, they've got loads of countermeasures, don't they? Of course. One, oh, both down. Excellent. Let's just get them out of there. Done their job. They just about got to us. So I might need to be a bit more on it there. I reckon we're about a third of the way there. Give or take. We've got refunds, so we're good to call in if it comes to it. Just need to keep an eye.
Another wave of planes incoming.
Okay.
Shoot them down before they reach us.
Inbound. New bearing
Afterburner, let's go.
Hornet mission ready.
And then afterburner, let's go. It's a miss, sadly. That's a good hit. Good hit, good hit, and that's them down, man. We definitely have the air dominance in terms of quality, that's for sure. There's another one thought.
Turning to new heading. Hornet copies.
Shit. We're 2v1 here, which isn't ideal.
Inbound. To the danger zone. Hornet mission ready. Yellow jacket copies.
Shit, they're firing at us. Getting rockets away as well, actually.
Yellow jacket armed and ready. Fencing in.
Right, you can retreat.
Bug out.
You can turn the afterburner off and just try and stay around here. Do you have missiles
We're
left? You do.
halfway there. Keep your fighters
Am I
firing,
halfway?
Commander. Sukhoi 24 bombers heading our way. We're target practice for them. Shoot them down.
Let's get the Harriers in there.
The bug is in the air.
Come on,
Carrier
lads.
ready. Jump jet
You
ready.
get your rounds off. It's panicked, that's not a bad thing.
Hornet standing by. Engaging
Let's get you out of there and get the refund in. Let's get our Harriers over and have them escort. Shout outs to the Harriers, man.
going high.
Let's get them higher so they can spot a little bit better. There we go.
Bangs out.
Right, boys, you're not going to win a dogfight here, but that's okay.
Mission ready.
They're still cooling down, so we're going to try and be a bit more chill here. Go on, lads.
Heap here.
Lovely hit. Go on, Harriers.
Send traffic. Over.
So incredibly out of date at this point, but still doing a job for us. Let's drop back to the deck. I kind of want to look at them. Oh, choppers. Can I go and take them out? I feel like it's going to be worth it.
Find the coordinates.
A wave of helicopters is approaching. Slower aircraft like Harriers, equipped with short-range infrared missiles, are best suited to take them down. Using fast jets against helicopters forces them to maneuver dangerously close to the ground, increasing the risk of a crash, especially with the afterburners engaged.
Master arm
Go and finish them, mate.
engaging.
You've not played this one on a good one. Marth, you take it easy, man. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. You have a good evening, and we'll hopefully catch you sooner rather than later. We still don't have any Hornets back. We have one Harrier remaining. That is the downside to retreating early. Tempted to call the Harrier in, just preempt it. Don't think it'll do any harm.
Proceeding is frag. Jump jet standing by. Roger, flying there.
We're almost there. Don't let us down now. Keep patrolling.
Try not to friend.
Nose up.
Let's get the Harrier back in there. I want to have a look at this beauty. It's kind of an awkward height. Really cool unit model. There we go. Let's go. SU-30, baby.
Another
There's
wave
two
of
of them,
planes
so.
incoming. Shoot them down before
You with
they
the front
reach
one,
us.
Harrier friend, and then you, my friend, are going to afterburn. Go for the back one.
Engaging bandit.
Oh shit, he's panicked. Ah, feck, we lost one.
Fencing in.
First one we've lost. Can't call in any more yet, unfortunately. Bert. Can you get him, my man? Turn afterburner off, hopefully make you more effective in a turn fight. We're almost there. Come on, my friend. Turn it around. Get round there. Let's go, son. There we go. Right, let's leave you. You have no missiles left, but you have guns. And we can probably at least disrupt them. Or buy time. Or spot them earlier.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's dock here.
Whew.
We'll need to stay for a while to carry out repairs. In the
Look forward to it,
meantime,
Mark.
let's assist the Lithuanians in repelling the Russian assault on the city. The enemy has penetrated deep into the city, aiming to divide Lithuanian forces and neutralize them one section at a time.
Damn.
It's a classic urban warfare tactic for securing a city. Let's push them back beyond the outskirts by retaking control of these 3 key crossroads.
Okay.
Use
We
your strike
still-
planes to support the ground forces in
still
their
have air.
progression.
And we've got more air available. That's cool. So they have an SU-35 for that. We probably want an F-18 to deal with it. And then here, what we're going to bring out. So we do have some big boys. Let's get 2 tanks here on the main road. And then let's get some Marines in the cheapest possible spawn, which is unfortunately going to be on foot. Oh well, let's just commit to it. We'll get the plane down as quick as we can. Plane's coming from here. Let's go take care of the SU-35. I will say again to this, a pretty cool mission they've got here. Right, killed each other, that's fine, I guess. Here we're going to push here. You lads are going to run, hoorah. Get running here, and then here. There's no scout snipers coming. Do we not have any choppers? Like actual decent choppers? Guess not. Oh shit. Okay, they're done. 2v1, that's the game. Let's do the same again, please. Shot, that's good. MG's firing there. Perfect, let's keep pushing, boys. Let's keep moving. The Amtrak moving up. So we do have a chopper spawn. The air's coming from the top there, right, fine. Let's move up. We definitely want to grab those supplies if we can on our own. And you lads are going to move up and hopefully unload like there. Again, we're going to try and 2v1 them here. We really don't want to be losing tanks here. That'll be a slow run and it'll take quite some time to try and replenish them, that's for sure. They're almost gone. Support wise, what can we bring in? You can bring supplies, so let's bring like what, 5k? Dump it there and then we'll try and get the boys back if we can. Move you to there, you can get out there. The local friendly troops are also trying to help, which is cool. And then here we'd really want to capture this, but I just want to make sure it's safe before we move up too aggressively. And then you never know, we might not need this supply quite so far offset backwards. Can you boys move up? See what the crack is. Sadly our friendlies are getting kind of leathered left, right and centre, so try and do something about that. Again, here we're going to move up beyond the point. You lads can move here, and then let's try and get up here. Probably been slightly too aggressive here, but that's fine, I guess. There's some infantry there. Again, ideally here we capture that, we'll move up beyond it and then use that to replenish the boys. Okay, now I'd really like some of you boys here, even just one of you. We'll keep the supply handy and we'll move it up, maybe manually place it if we can. And let's bring you low, nice and low here. You boys moving up as much as we can. Same here, honestly. They are both repaired, so let's move them up. Keep the pressure on here. So 3 crossroads. I'm going to guess left and right could be a little bit of a problem. Get them here on the edge, so they hopefully use their eyes to help. Viper here, let's move it up. And get you boys moving into the point. That should be very aggressive and move beyond. And here we'll do that. Let us go and unload some point supplies here and have a little bit of depots
First
out.
crossroad secured.
Okay, good.
That's a good start, Commander. The Lithuanians were occupied. Continue your progression.
Shit, they're firing a chopper. Let's move back and try and get you landing repaired, so we don't have to send you away. The boys are getting absolutely leathered here. Move you to there, you to there, you to there, you to there, right. Did we get just some more tanks, or is that overkill? It's probably overkill, but I'm going to do it anyway. Right, supply here, how much can we grab? 6,000 kilograms. Let's do that, and then let's just dump it as close to the front as we can so we can stay active. Oh shit. Can you retreat, man? Jesus. Pull them back if we can. Otherwise they're both in trouble. Jesus. I think this tank's doomed. I managed to boom that at least. Bring that over here. This tank's probably up shit creek here, I would say, unfortunately. We could pop in our smoke if we get the chance. Can we even fire? I don't think we can fire, can we? Shit. This tank's probably up shit creek now. Maybe not. Are we going to be ballsy here? I think we are. Going to be very ballsy and try and push up. Can you pull back and try and replenish as much as we can? Where's the rest of the tanks? They're just coming. Right, let's get some more infantry in terms of supporting on the side. Into there, and there's nothing else coming here. Let's get the Viper moved up here to cover if we can. So you're going to unload there, ideally. You're going to come to there, you're going to come to there, and you're going to absolutely peg it if you can. Out there, you're repairing, that's good. You boys are moving up, hopefully provide some cover, and our Viper is there. Right, so you should now be replenishing, I think. Move you up there just in front. So you boys moving, you boys moving. Okay, it's a bit more exciting mission. Yeah, you know something, you're absolutely right. Ah, I can't see any anti-air capabilities here. You know that? I don't think there's any, which is kind of disappointing. Are you not replenishing now? Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting that. The tank is still technically alive. Let's try and save it. Keep moving up here. Keep the boys moving. I think tanks are going to be incredibly important here just to keep the pressure and the momentum up. Can you... Are you going to replenish here? You are, but I just moved you as you were stopping that. Right, you boys are going to come over here, come to here, and then we're going to get... We'll deal with that when we come out, I guess. Let's move over to the side a bit. We're going to need the anti-air, aren't we? So what we've got in terms of support. We have got LAVs with stingers and whatnot on them, so we might grab... I don't think we're gonna have to grab them. It's not gonna be an option. We could also bring in a Harrier to do something about them, I guess. So you lads are gonna come here. Are you going a sensible way? Not really. So let's go around the back and then make a move. There and then there, and we'll move from there. What I don't want to do here is stand too close together so that one well-placed missile can sort of make the least this. I won't be long. We're going to try and retreat here because there is a load of armour coming and we cannot toy with that, if I'm being honest. And then here we're going to come, we're going to drop that right next to it. Pop up here, and pop up here. We are very much in trouble in terms of armour here. We're going to try and focus on the damaged vehicles that we've got so far. Not sure how that's going to go, if I'm honest. Go back here and see if we can draw them in a little closer. We probably can't. I think we're in trouble here. Kind of caught us with our trousers down. Would have honestly been pretty handy here to have some actual air in the air ready to help pretty much immediately. So what I'm going to do is pause, So they're strafing running, which isn't really going to work for us. And honestly, our main problems are here, not off in the flank, but I guess that's going to have to be future proofing. Can we pull you lads back? Can you two just leave? So we are trying to repair this, I guess. All of the supplies being used behind us. Can you run, mate? You guys have been holy shit. Jesus. Yeah, we've been kind of screwed here. I think these Harriers are done. I think we've left them with too much to do and they're in trouble here. Hi Kyle. Let's just try and get you out of there and keep the countermeasures going. They've been in trouble, thought. Yeah, you lads somehow survived. So that's something. We've almost repaired this tank. Let's call on a bit more supply, see what we can do here. They can almost move, they're almost repaired. There we go. Right, we've got a tank back in the fight, that's good. Got a load of absolutely battered Marines here, so not ideal. I'm wondering, can you save mid-mission? You cannot. That's fantastic there. Right, what are we doing here now? So vehicle-wise, it'd be good to have some more anti-tank capabilities. I wonder if we get some of you lads. Maybe just two of you off to the side here. Let's move you up. And then I'm thinking that maybe... Wait, can we bring in helicopter supply? We can. That's what we should be doing here. It's so much faster. Early VAD, we'll get you over here. You can make the fire at that. Make light work of it. You lads can technically keep fighting. You're battered, but you're not done. Lovely. You lads there, you lads there. Right, you're in a good position. These Marines are about done, which we don't want. Right, you need to go down. And then we're going to try and drop some supply there with a chopper and see what we can do. You're going to move up and just get some supply here if you can. You guys can go in there. Right, move up, move up, move up. Okay, whew. Pretty intense. I wonder if we just chance this and move up even closer here. We get it there. Move you to there. You have made it, cargo truck. Well done, my man. Right, and then here, I'm very tempted to bring out some more air. But I think we're going to just let our points sort of accumulate now. Let's go grab that and we'll bring that up to the front. There is some more air coming in. I'd very much like to do something about them, so I'm wondering, do we bring in two Harriers and just try and clear that? Air is coming from this side, right, okay. And you go. And you go. Let's see how that plays out. Our LED should be up dealing with this. Get them out there. They're getting replenished. There's some supply there if we need to fight tanks down. Shit. So line of sight here is awful. But our Harriers are coming in. That should take care of them. Well done, lads. Get out there. I'm very tempted to bring in a Hornet and try and I think that may be a mistake. Right, we've got our boys coming in here. We've got our supply coming. We're going to just try and move it up and dump it here. And get the Marines moving up there. That's fine. Right. Can you boys move back and grab some of this? I hope. And then here I think we're honestly going to need infantry, and plenty of them.
Roger. We're on the move. Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
I'm not bringing anyone on foot at this point, that's just a waste of time. Force recon would be excellent, maybe at this side and try and push them up for line of sight. There's a pilot here. So what can we do with you? We've got supply here on both sides. There's nothing lying too far back. We'll just get them out of there. Very good. There's a pilot here as well. Let's get him out. Don't think we have any use of keeping pilots around. Here we've got a bit of firefight going on. Let's just try and rush and get to the building before them. Pilot there, right, again. Doing what we need them to do. They are replenishing here, right? I think they are, but I'm going to make sure. I don't know what this is. Cat Fae, what the hell is that? Ah, okay, cool. Probably helps to know what you're calling in here, if I'm honest, right? Like, I largely have no idea what most of it is. Right, you boys are good, let's move you up. You lads have taken some damage, probably pull you back and get you in better nick. Pilots are pulling back, you lads are coming. Right, so let's get you lads to here. Let's get you there, and then over here. Let's get you boys down a bit, we'll get them maybe in here. Try that. So that's a forced recon. I could probably have done better. Them scout snipers, I'd like to get in. And one of you boys will get them over here and see if we can get some line of sight. Ah, shit. Please tell me you're going to get them down first. If you get them down, this has been worth it. Taking their time about it, but we've got them down, so that's good. We don't really have the greatest line of sight there, but if we can get them over... No, it's not much better there. It's better there. We just lost both of our expensive unit that we just called in. We're going to get you guys to go lower, and we're going to unload you there and have you go the rest of the way on foot. You guys are going to pull back and try and replenish. You're going to get into there, and you guys are going to unload there, and we'll see what the crack is. Right there. Right, in there, boys, and then the Marine Raiders are going to take point and try and get up front. LEV here's getting low on ammo, which is interesting. Move up the Amtrak, and then you boys can go that way and then that way. Move you to there, and then Amtrak can move up. You boys can get to there. You boys can get to there. There we go, Amtrak's doing its job. Good, let's move you up. Ah, here we go. Start firing at them, please. LEV should do some nice work against them. The problem is there's two of them firing at them, so he's overwhelmed. Shit. You boys move to there. And at this point I think we want to try and save up and get a couple of tanks again, just because they kind of do punch a hole, don't they? Get an LEV. And I really want like two of these helicopters would do some serious work. I don't think they can really see us here, but I don't know if we have anything to hit them properly. So we don't really, they're just going to annihilate us. Well, maybe not. It's actually not a terrible fight. I mean, it's not going great, but the good thing is we have ammo here that we can replenish them, some supply. Just need to keep leathering them. Come on, boys. Go on, lads. There we go. Right, let's get them there. Get them there. Get you lads there. Let's get you lads there. Oh, I've got tanks coming there. Shit. Not ideal. You've been playing World of Warships. Damn. Would not have anticipated that. Damn. Let's get this chopper moved up. I'm actually going to get another one in. And I really do want to get another anti-air boy in. Just to cover us. Right, Marines, we're going to need you to come up here, I'd say. We're going to try and leather some of these tanks. These are T90s, so they're not a joke. They are definitely not a joke. You boys in the building, so you can hopefully do some fire. Getting some hits here, but it could be better. What I should really do here is get a Harbour Run. And then pull back and use the supply that's furthest away, which is there. There. Marines did their job, which is excellent. Can you fire at them, mate? Oh shit, there's an anti-tank coming now. Let's pull you back if we can. Can you fire at them, boys? That's not the best thing. Strafe and run here. We could probably time this quite well if we get lucky, I think. Try that. Come on. Oh, you've got a terrible run at it, pal. Shit. I think the opportunity's been blown here, so we're just going to pull out. You get back to base. Scout snipers can move up, I think. The Marines here can pull back. Move you to there. Move you to there. Right, so did we didn't get both of our choppers back. We only got one of them back, sadly. But we have some boys moving up here, which is good. You are fully replenished. I could probably hit you if we bring you at this side, I would say. So let's get you lower and over here. There's nice hits there. Shit, they really hit this man. We'll do as many hits and shells here, and then we'll smoke if we can. Just trying to take them down, punch a hole. Probably a little bit too brute force here, but it should help and should work eventually. We have some anti-tank capabilities here, so we'll pull these guys back if we can. Ideally they'll make it, but yep, they're going to be fine. Now, there is supply here, so if we can push up and just take out the anti-tank, it should be fine. Got a chopper here, so let's get them up just supporting. We're leathering them. Big scrap there, man. Bloody hell. Our Viper here is doing some pretty serious work, actually. Back out. Bloody hell, what the hell was that? Air. It's kind of overwhelming, if I'm honest, trying to take care of like every aspect of this. Now, vehicle wise, what we got? Two more of you boys. I wonder if we go up here and try and push from the side a bit. Or do we go this way? Some supply in here. Right, you boys push. Let's move them up, see if we can try and take these boys out. They've got an anti-tank, anti-air gun there. We're in trouble here, I think. Yeah, I could see that coming, unfortunately. Can you boys move up? You boys move up. 935 kilograms left there. That is nothing. Move them up if we can, maybe to here. Right, well we've lost a fair bit here. High speed, some midlife. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's a pretty easy game to pick up and drop, isn't it? Let's get you boys over there if we can. Let's get you boys over here if we can, and let's move up there. So you boys are basically going to move up. We're going to try and get you in these towers and ideally unspotted. Now I'm pretty sure there's a tank here, isn't there? Let's move and see if we can see that. And there's definitely some enemies up there. At least there was. So let's run and see if we can get eyes on here. And then let's be honest, I think we need some supply here, which we should probably try and bring via chopper. Jesus, that's a lot. We'll try and bring it to like there. There we go. Bring them to here. So you lads are going to go to there, and then to there, and then we'll see if we can get eyes on. And I'm hoping once we take this, that's kind of done. Like, I'd like to try and grab a quick win on a mission compared to what I'd been doing before this, because it was anything bar quick. Here we're getting some nice fire going out there, which is good. You lads are in a kind of bad way, so we'll try and pull back. That's them done. Let's get you up there. Get the LAV ATGM moved up. So you're going to come out, and then we're going to unload like here. You can then stand there, boys. Whew. That's a beast of a helicopter. King Stallion. 1,400 kilograms and really no problem by the looks of it. Oh shit, there's anti-air there. Let's get you out there, lads. Move you over, see if you can offer a bit of support. Move you to there again, try and offer a bit of support. We're gathering a little bit of an armor push here, if we're honest. And we'll maybe move you to there for some anti-air support. There we go, well done lads. Let's get you here. You're going there. You're going, oh shit. Shit. Oh, that was close. Right, you lads are all getting rearmed, which is excellent. Marines are good to go, let's get in there. Assault men, let's go. And then these Marines are last to get themselves back in the fight, and then we should be good. Tempted to bring in some air cover actually. Wonder if we should just do it en masse. What are you firing at? Ah, shit, the boys here. I assume they'd be hidden here now. Can we get in here and hide's the big question. Because we want them hiding. Right, 2 anti-tanks here. We're going to move here if we can. And this is not looking good for the boys here, I have to say. Well, they were kind of one of our hopes here of getting around the side and kind of pinning, but I see that that's going to be very short-lived. Hopefully we can get another anti-tank round off, but it's not looking great, I don't think. No. We've damaged it, but that's about the extent of it. Osprey, what do we bring in here? Maybe we just go a little bit balls to the walls and do that. So you're giving us decent line of sight there, that's good. Let's get you here, you can cover the approach. Move you up, move you up. Move you up. Move you up, and then move you up. So we've got a nice wide net here, shall we say. You lads are going to come over here and try and land there. Then you tanks are going to move up. LEV AD is just in support. And honestly, I think it needs to be helicopters that we're using to bring in the boys now. Let's bring in scout snipers, and again we'll try and bring them up pretty close. I'm going to be dangerous here and do that. Shit. Can you retreat? You retreat and just get behind the trees. That'd be cool. You need to just unload here, I think. You're going to take damage. These Ospreys must be quite beefy. They seem to be taking a decent whack of damage and just getting on with the job. Can you please land and just get them off, please, before 2 Marines die? There's 26 Marines in there. Just get on the ground. Ah, bollocks. Right, we're going to just move them and try and split them apart. You two need to move up. We're going to move you guys up and get the dump set up right there. Can we force fire? No. It's just like this, so we're firing at solid deer. Oh no. Pop some smoke and then we'll just retreat, and we'll retreat here as well. So you go there and then you go there. Right, air. Let's do this. Try and take these out with a bit of a hard air run. We'll see what we can. We'll see what we can do there. You two need to get back here, and then you need to escape MTBR. You need to just get the boys out here, and then we'll see if we can sneak up on them. Harriers. They're already low, which is fine. They're already trying to run, which again is fine. We are going to strafing run this. So, or are we? Nah, let's do this. Let's commit. Got a Harrier run coming in. We'll see if we can smash this. Got a funny feeling there's going to be a whole load of anti-air sitting here that we are not even canny to yet. And ideally these boys would be a little bit lower than they actually are. Please make this worth it. Our pilots again are probably going to get shot out of the sky. Yep. Definitely war crimes galore here. King Stallion, get out of here. Scout snipers can move over here. You go that way, and then that way, and then you, my friend, can move to there. You can go to there. Right. It's been a hell of a slow approach and slog here, but we're slowly getting there. Move you over here, and then we've got our ATM that will move to there. Right, helicopter. For you lads, let's get some recon. We'll try and bring them over here and land them. We'll get a Stallion here with some Marines in it, and we'll land here. You can move up to there. 2 tanks are feeling a bit better, so that's good. That is a Stinger there that we now know about, so that's good. What do we have? We do have mortar capabilities, so let's try that. Now, where's the cat phase or whatever the hell they're called? Did I lose them, I take it? I guess I've lost them at some point and was not paying attention. Right, that's good. Let's push up here. Push up here. Push up there. Push up there. There we go. Okay. They're getting lit up now. So that's not a bad thing. Snipers are there. We can move them up. LAV AD, and then here we're going to try and get some infantry, but we'll probably bring them on a chopper, I would say. To there. Right, can you lads now come and try and unload your boys as low as you can here and then get out of dodge? That's the big question. I don't know if we're going to get them off here. Right, they've gotten into that building, so that's good. Just get out there, my friend. Get out there, my friend. You boys go over here. Bit of firing going on there, softening them up. I think our choppers are hopefully going to get away. That's the dream anyway. Move you boys up. There we go. Looks good. Something to chat about and process it. It was pretty good. I've had I mean, I think you've probably all heard me complaining about my start to the season with injuries, but we're kind of slowly getting there. It's piecing together sort of week to week, so it's been cool. Different challenges this year and trying to look after the body better. So there's been a lot of trying to get used to it, put it that way. Adjusting to what the body can and can't do, and recovery's been taken a lot more seriously. Good anti-tank there, good. Let's keep pushing up and try and get eyes on this area. Where's our anti-tank? Ah, shit, we lost it. God damn it. You boys are getting absolutely leathered here, that's for sure. Right, vehicle, we need to get anti-air boys up here. So to bring our anti-air's doing its work here though, so that's good. Try and get these boys out there. You're pulling back there, which is good. Move you up, and then move you boys to there. Right, there we go. Hopefully our snipers can start doing a little bit of upsetting the enemy here. But we'll see. Here we've got one marine left. Let's get you back, and then I think we're going to have to get some supply in here. Even if we get it there, that'll do us closer to the front line than anything else is just now. And there boys, and there boys, and let's try and be a bit more aggressive. That is a T-14. Oh shit. Okay, that's that then. Can you try and fall back in and repair? Oh, there's nothing left. That's cool. That's really cool. You're gonna go there, you're gonna go there. Should give us a decent amount of air support, I hope. Right. Vehicles. 2 more tanks when calling. Let's get them in over this side this time. And then there's no one we've left too far behind now. You need to get lower, and then we're going to be very risky here and try and drop the supply right at the front line. Your boys are going to move to there. You boys can move over this way. Get over there. Oh damn. Let's get you over here, lads. Right, there we go. We've now got a decent line of sight for the full point, so that's something I guess we can probably work with. We have managed to get supply here, which is pretty big, I would say. And then here, this tank is absolutely plowing us. I wonder if we can try and run these guys over to this building very quickly and try and get some close range anti-tank fire on it. Have you ever actually tried Beef Wellington? Boys are here, they're trying to replenish, that's fine. We need to try and get the Osprey out of here because it's just going to get destroyed. You two can fire at you. Just try and, in fact, let's fire at you and try and soften that up. Now, do we just punch it and try and neutralise this and capture it? That's the big question. I'm going to level you guys. Don't think I've ever had a beef. Ah, shit. Damn, not paying attention there. Let's get, these lads are full ammo. Let's get them there very quickly. You lads are replenishing. Just neutralise it, come on. Make it worthwhile. It's nearly neutralised. Oh shit, my bullet reduced. I'll take that. Right, Osprey, let's get 2 of you lads and a couple of 1,000 kilograms of support. Let's move you lads all up, and then let's get you lads firing at them and trying to do something about them. They are out of anti-tank ammo, so that's cool. You boys get there. You boys get there, you boys get there. Let's go, boys. This way if you can. Try and keep them safe. Right. Let's try and finish this one. A bit of momentum. You lads are already screwed, so let's just push you to the point. Should be 2 more tanks. Yeah, there's 2 more tanks coming. Let's just get them there as quick as we can. Try and neutralise this. There we go. Mortars have done their job, which is excellent. Let's move them up now. Let's move you lads up now. Here we go. Let's load you boys here. Let's get you boys there, there, and then there. They can absolutely run, yes. Right, we're trying to get into the point basically and just contest it here. It's the dream. Try and finish this mission as quick as we can. I've no doubt it's going to throw another objective at me, which I'm here for it. Nope.
Third Crossroads secured. Finally. The Russian troops have been repelled. They are beaten down and won't be able to counterattack
Hope
unless
not.
they receive reinforcements. Thanks for your help, Commander. I really
Hopefully that's
thought
this
you were
done then.
looking for.
This mission's not been as difficult, it's more just grindy. You kind of have to keep going forward and accepting that you're taking losses. Destroy 30 units with planes. Damn, we were not even close to that. We managed a silver finish. Finish the mission hard, difficult. Don't lose a single plane. That is not easy. Anyway, difficult missions there. Really difficult missions. Again, nice progress tonight. We went on a little bit longer than I wanted to, but hey, we ball. We're going to take the win here. We're going to smile and get on with it. But we've done another 2 wins. So there's 2 options available now. There's hunting season. So we're attacking overextended supply lines. And then the Germans are getting involved here. So nice progress, moving more into Lithuania rather than the Enclave at Kaliningrad or whatever the hell it's called. But guys, I'm going to finish up there. If you have been watching on the YouTube side, appreciate you guys. Been enjoying this playthrough and happy to continue it. Next up, once we finish this though, is definitely going to be some Xenonauts 2. But yeah, nice progress tonight. Looking forward to the next one and continuing on with this campaign. Any questions? I probably can't answer it, but if you write in a comment, I'm sure someone can, more qualified than me. And until the next time, guys, have a good one. Bye. Guys, as always, really appreciate those of you watching on the tubes.